Hi, we're Ellie and David, and we're currently overlanding across Europe and then on to Central Asia towards Mongolia in our Land Rover Defender Yak. We set off from the UK at the beginning of February, and so far we've travelled through 10 countries. We've enjoyed exploring the Black Forest in Germany, beautiful scenery in the snow in Austria and Slovenia, and some winter sun in Croatia.
We were driving towards Lake Bled along the road, and there were traffic works, so we had to come through this forest track. It got diverted by Google Maps, and it got very icy very quickly, so we had to put it in diff lock and get the waffle rods out, and we're going to carry along the track and see what it's like. If it's a bit too sketchy, we won't do it, but we'll see how it goes.
This is where we camped last night. We drove up this track into the mountains and woke up to an amazing view over the islands. What's happened, David?
So we were driving along and kind of heard a squeaking coming from the engine bay, and it opened up and it sounded like it was coming from one of the pulleys maybe. We thought we'd try and take off the belt, put a new belt on to see if that stopped the squeaking, and as I did that, something weird kind of happened with the belt tensioner, and we tried getting it back on, and somehow it's rotated because this has to line up with the engine block, and it should be facing that way around in the engine block before you put it on as you put it in, but it's now facing that way. I can't get it back facing the right way, so it looks like we're stuck here until we can get a new piece, and we're fairly remote in a little town in Croatia. Nice place to break down, but not ideal, but we'll see what happens. We want to become a customer. We're broken down in a small village in Croatia, and we want to see if we can get the part delivered here. Okay, We'll do that if that's okay, and will that be in Split? So, a bit of an update. I've rung Split 4x4 Overland to a group just about half an hour down the coast, and he's sent a message to a few people, and I spoke to a lovely Yorkshireman who has got a 200 TDI, and he's going to phone around and see if he can find anyone who's got a belt tensioner anywhere. Another option as well is we're looking at getting Brookwells in Plymouth to send out a part. Obviously that'll be international shipping, will take a couple of days, so we're looking at our options. The other issue is obviously we can stay here, it's fine, it seems quite quiet here, must be quite busy in the summer, but it's off season, we can stay here, but it's the basic needs of where we go to the toilet and how we get food and stuff like that.
A lovely Scottish couple called Alan and Becky happened to be staying just up the road from us, and they invited us over for a coffee so we could fill up our jerry cans and charge our phones. They've been travelling around Europe in their really cool pop-top Defender with their dog Hugo, and you can check them out on Instagram.
So just got off the phone with the friend who lives down the coast who's been sorting everything out for us, and the part's been delivered and he's going to go and pick it up and bring it to us. So by 2 o'clock today we'll be out of here. It's been a really nice place to be whilst we've been broken down, but it has felt a bit like Groundhog Day, kind of just doing the same thing every day, and we're really looking forward to getting back out on the road again.
The bit they're on about is this piece in here, which you can't change. I thought that...
It has gone a little bit, it's got a bit of play in it, but...
It's just weighing out the best way to do it, because like I said, I could have come, got this, but the guy who can do the bearing is in Mechowicz, which is about 200 kilometres from here.
Yeah, no, it's obviously twisted on the main unit here, don't know how, but... And that's it on.
Oh, I've taken the seats out, full of tools, all winch gear on the roof. If I go to somewhere and I haven't got the right tool, I'll go out and get it for next time. So half the stuff I've probably used once in a lifetime, but it's a big joke amongst a lot here. If you need anything, call Andy. I've got drive belts, I've got pipes, I've got things.
We are back on the road again, and it would appear the squeaking's gone. We've got a new belt tensioner fitted, and we've put a new belt on as well, just in case. So I think everything is fine.
Yay! Today we're in the old town in Qatar. We drove here this morning from our spot up in the mountains above the Bay of Qatar. We had to register our residence because you have to do that after 24 hours of being in Montenegro, so we got that done, that's all fine. So now we're halfway up walking to the old fortress. As we get higher up the mountain is completely impassable.
We don't really have much control.